sir. Just I'll take the food. Standing between the industry, sure. One more. Absolutely. Singing, dancing.
Every single practice that she did is a shower and kitchen did pay off.
Okay, so next we like to invite the secretary of our estate, our neighbor, and our very, very close family friend, Vivekatu, to share a lot of data.
Secretary of the estate.
Okay, before this is obviously a great day when everybody is together. So before I say anything, first I should go and take blessings.
Arey, he's a politician, yeah.
Okay. See, this is a teacher always find fast. So, until I know, only when they shifted. Bala and Jeshi and Uncle and kids all shifted next door. So from then onwards, I started knowing Uncle. So I think all of you must agree, whoever lives in you, that he is the real inspiration for all of us. It's absolutely impossible for even Miss Ivan, few years younger to him. In fact, it's possible for me to match his energy. He is there, whenever I play tennis, I see him already in the court. He also is known as Uncle Ranan, who is a tennis guru. Uncle Ranan tennis guru. Anytime in condo, if anybody is free, say play tennis, Uncle is ready to play tennis. In fact, I played a couple of times with him, and I always fall because I just can't catch it. So that is Uncle. And other thing is that when he comes out energy, obviously energy is huge. He plays tennis, he goes cycling, when I come back to office, usually in the guard house, talking to guards. He is the most popular. In fact, earlier I was the most popular one, but he has completely outpaced me. So he is the most popular person in you. Everybody, be it Indian, be it Chinese, everybody knows him. So that is a huge kind of kudos to Uncle Ranan. He is, please give him a huge round of applause. Always, you feel that your day is great. When you look at something like that, he's in front of me, my day is great. Always, he's in front of me.
Oh, sure, I'll do that.
Thank you for inviting me to your Indian birthday. I'm very happy that you are kind. Every time I play tennis with him, he knows that I got a tennis ball. He will carry the ball. The whole basket of tennis balls is kind. He's a gentleman too. Very courteous. A lot of advice. Back from work, construction is a lousy business. I got lots of headache, and I see him playing tennis. He said, come on, let's have a game. And I say, what the heck, why not? Let's have a game. Forget about life for a while. And have some tennis with Uncle. And then he looked at me, he said, why you look so weary? And I told him about my problems, about my construction and all, sometimes about my wife. He said, forget about it, play some tennis and be happy. Alright, it's always a thanks. You have been, and I have always been your friend. And I shall always be. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. He's coming to me. Always.
Okay, so the next segment is actually supposed to do with Appa, but there's some sort of technical difficulty going on.
No, usually when Bala has to talk, there will be technical difficulties. There will be some which.
Okay,
he did it with so much of love and affection for his wife. I hope my husband learns something out of it. He has been our pillar of support. He has been our strength. He has been the buffer in our family. Whenever we have a fight, he buffers it. Whenever we sort of scold the kids and the kids have a problem with the parents, he is the buffer. So without Appa around, I think life would be very difficult for us. So thank you, Appa, for being who you are, wherever you are. Where are you?
Now we know why he plays tennis.
Yes. So thank you so much for making this occasion so memorable. I hope my husband has fixed the technical glitch.
Not bad. One more singing. One more song. One more song.
Okay. So
Jayashree, one more song.
Taking the time off and making this event so memorable for us and now again,
No, yeah, I shut down some application problem.
Bala, sing a song. Bala, sing a song.
Tamil.
Tamil is okay.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's 80 years old. Things don't work as you expect. Computers can't communicate. The speeches have gone abrupt. I'm sorry for all that. And I realized the moment I took taking this mic, a lot of people have given me a lot of problems, advising me what to do, what not to do. My wife tells me today that it was my father who made that decision for me to get married. I'm very sorry for what you said. Nevertheless, I pushed myself 17 years now. Right, Jay?
Hey, don't know. Big problem now, Bala.
Sorry, Bala. Is the room booked for the evening or the whole night? You'll be staying here.
That's the punishment. I said 80 years, right? So you gotta wait. Now, fundamentally, guys, I think every one of you here in this room has definitely something that you have in terms of a space that we have created for that. Most of you know, at least from the friends from my office. Thanks a lot for coming here today. You've been wonderful. Friends of the Duke, thanks Vivekji and all folks, of course. It's been wonderful here, supported my dad, tolerant with all these things that he does, walking around his condos, talking to securities, playing the tennis all time, etc. So one thing, Vivek, I should admit that if at all you had to do testing on your tennis courts, I don't think you're a better person than my dad. He's done a fantastic job. You ready? It's not responding. Okay, so it's not responding. That's how it works. So typically, guys, and also my family friends, I've got a few people here worth mentioning. I'm sure there is a family friend who got us married here.
Yeah.
Can I see that lady here?
Mrs. Udaya.
Mrs. Udaya. Oh, you were quite responsible for me to be here with my wife.
Yes. He is Bala's local.
Yeah. Apparently, I was just for the information, guys. Apparently, I was diligently checked during my bachelorhood. Was I the eligible guy to marry my wife? And that lady there apparently gave the grant, and she said, "Yeah, he's a good guy. Go ahead." So thanks a lot for making that clear.
So can I?
Okay. What I've done, gentlemen.
What rating did he give you?
Oh, 10 on 10.
It's hard to say that.
8.5 on 10 because at 1.5 you don't know what you.
That's rating actually. I did tell the 1.5 to my wife already, so that's fine. Since this is getting a glitch, I apparently prepared some very good memories of Dad in the yesteryears. It's just sad that I can't picture it right now. It's just getting itself. So I thought Dad would recollect his old memories, and some of it is fascinating to see. Apparently I don't have it right now. So just give it a moment while it stays up. But I'll just do my speech, which I wanted to actually say post this session. Not many of you know, we were born to a family of four kids, 3 sisters from the United States, of course, settled there.
Not from United
States. I, the pretty one, the lone son. difficult one. Only with my support of my father, the only male in the family. Apparently I had my fantastic time. I do relish some of the good moments that I've had. And I'd just like to say a few of those which that I'm sure will appreciate what I'm talking. As ever, a small child, a typical naughty boy, well I should say I'm a good boy, but typically a naughty boy. I had my fantasies, I had my infatuation on sports, I had my old days at college.
No girls?
There were periods in time I wasn't an academic person, I was a very sober, already looking boy. My sisters apparently did very well, so that put a lot of pressure on me. But I had to make it up to Dad every time I had failed. I had to discreetly send him my report cards to Bangalore, get him to sign my report cards, pass my mom, and send it to my teacher. So thanks Dad for that wonderful Bangalore.
Who touched? Who did it?
The other point was Dad was an ardent ardent admirer of vehicles. That's something I'm going to show you on the pictures very shortly. So Dad had this admiration for collection of fantastic vintage vehicles. We had an Austin car in yesteryears. It was fantastic. I'm sure Dad will remember what we used to do. We used to have a crankshaft going around like that all the time to get it started and never get a picnic down the road. And we had a Lambretta scooter which made at least 15 trips to Bangalore, Madras. So that trip is something like Kuala Lumpur, Singapore. We used to drive on a scooter overnight, and Dad used to do that 9-hour journey.
She's so happy.
Fantastic, Dad.
I never seen her so happy.
Never go back.
What are you saying about your husband's speech?
This is something I thought I should share with
You got to just connect it?
There you go.
So, you want to record this or you don't?
What I've done is, Dad, I want you to stand up here. Come here, Dad. You come next to me, Dad.
Maybe Shashank want a chair for that.
Yeah.
Sasha, can you come? Oh, when is
Careful with the wire, yeah?
Dad, I got some pictures here. I want you to go back to your memories and tell me the names correctly. Yes? I know you love them, but this is something I thought you know and you act them all in your life. Yeah? Could you put the mic up, please? Want to be loud? Loud, Gary. Good. Yeah. Okay? Okay, let's go for the first one.
Hey, wait on.
Who is this, Dad? Yes?
Get him the chair to sit
Who's
down.
that?
Get him the chair to sit down.
Okay, Dad, you got it wrong.
Give him the
Just
chair.
playing around.
Give him the
That's
chair.
not
Give him the
wrong.
chair.
If that was,
Give him
that
the
is
chair.
not.
Okay.
Who's that, Dad?
Give 3 options here.
Oh, you want to hold this? Yeah. You want to take this?
Anybody from the crowd wanting to do this? Who's
Okay, we have a slight technical glitch again.
That's over there.
You can put the picture again.
Sorry guys, there is another technical. We got an IBM guy sitting here. That's why.
That's bad, huh?
No, they only produce solutions for the future.
IBM, HP,
No.
Dell doesn't work at all. Service work only works.
Will you please hold on to this?
Sorry, I lost that again.
How do you get the...
Wait. Manish, just come. Manish, just come. F5. Okay. Who's doing F5?
Right there.
Yeah, be careful. Sorry, Jen, the back again and check. This is exactly how you have to come to these blocks. Go up and down every time. So there you go. Go back, Manish. That's Mumtaz for you. And that's? Any guesses from the ground? What's that? Okay, I think I do have to apologize. Memories do diminish a bit. Dad was a great fan of Madonna. That's the truth. And this lady here, apparently I got to know only through Dad because there were a few movies that Dad actually took me down. Now that's Helen, not Mumtaz. Anyway.
This doesn't want
This is the most admired vehicle that actually I picked up from Dad's memories. Again, I'm not sure if it still stays around. I'll be very lucky if he guesses it right. Follow through. In fact, some of his hairstyles, you can look at it. Plenty is good. This was one of the physics items that always worshipped. He makes sure that he wants body physics very good. Did you guess this? Who's this? Anybody in this room guesses this will get $100 from me. Come on guys, this guy in the picture. He's an Hollywood actor. Paul Newman. Wrong. Come on Daddy, you know this guy? You have a serious album.
What's the name?
Ben. Daddy, go ahead. Go ahead, Daddy. You said it right. It is Johnny Westmore, the Tarzan. He's the man. Daddy had an album of Johnny Westmore. I have it still. And it's fantastic. If you watch that Tarzan episodes that Johnny Westmore did, is one of the real ones you should ever see. And that's of course Dana Singh. He was one of the other favorites from the Bollywood center. Go ahead. Dad, guess them right? Won't be hard, Dad? Who's that? A big comedian for ourselves. That this you can't forget. Anybody in the crowd? Yes, you Bud Spencer, one of the top comedians we have all the time. Bud Spencer.
I think Yesudas, come on.
Go ahead.
They're too young.
Now these are very, very critical ones that I have laid down. The treasure items, as I call them. Especially that was actually nurtured by Dad for a long, long time before he lost him, of course. We had to move on with different things. Go ahead, Manish. All of these is what we own. We still remember this car. It was fantastic. Our lives were fantastic. I had no clue how to work. I knew I had to roll something in the front. And I sat down at the back and we were in front of the big. That's the scooter. We made 15 trips to Bangalore and Madras. Dad, you remember that? Yes, that's the Philips radio. One of the astonishing things, I'm not sure if you really know, being a sportsman, we had a lot of love for the games in the family, and cricket, of course, was one of the biggest sports. And when we had a cricket international game played on those days, there was no television, we had radios, and that used to be the biggest piece where all of us, all males, would circle around listening to commentaries. I'm sure for the Indian folks, you would synergize what I'm talking about. And that cycle I can't forget. I think for the folks in Singapore, I'm not sure if you've seen Daddy does ride a bicycle still, study nurtures a long way down. Go ahead. Okay, sports interest, I think. There you go. Thanks to my daughter who picked him up early morning. She never wakes up, but she did this job for him. She woke up early and catch him at the tennis courts in Dew. And of course, the other one is cricket. Dad was a great cricketer. Not many of you know he would have. Dad represented Delhi under 19 in India, and he would have gone on to make the Test cricket. Unfortunately, my grandfather thought otherwise, and he brought him back to Chennai. So that's where it all ended. And thanks, Dad, for a wonderful career. Yeah. Now here comes the important part. I think this is something you can't part with. And there you go, family bonds. It's my uncles and brothers and sisters, all of us together. We are 4 of us, 3 sisters, and 1 single sad son. And those are the 3 brothers. Dad being the youngest.
Where are you in that?
I'm not there. I'm the one picturing it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. So that's typically what our family bonds is. Yeah, we can move on, Manish. Of course, Dad had a soft corner for the one he married. Go ahead. Unlike I'm sure every family has their own ups and downs, and we had ours too. But whatever the scene was, Dad was away from our life for 15 years in our early ages. He was working in Bangalore. Mom took us all along, and she brought us up to the education, the other careers, etc. But there's one thing we can't forget: Dad and Mom being together. They've been together on many occasions, our marriages. We did the 60th in India, which was fantastic. And ever then, Dad has always been a supportive figure for us. It's unfortunate when we lost our mother. That's the best time we saw Dad was when he was here with us. There have been days that Dad has not really been with my mom, but during the last 5 years in Singapore, at least for the few friends whom I know, would have appreciated the time Dad spent with Mom was wonderful. So Dad, thanks a lot. I think Mom even do that.
Thank you.
And here are wonderful children, right? There you go. Those are my sisters and the lone boy, as you see, very sadly sitting up.
Very sad, yeah, very sad.
So this is what Dad contributed to his life. Thanks, Dad. You did a wonderful job. That's pretty much it, gents. I thought a lovely
Very nice.
Okay, so we've done what we wanted to into the memories of that before we crash off to the cutting cake, which I've got a surprise for him in that box. He hasn't seen that box, but there is a surprise there. I presume for the ones who've seen, just shut up, and for the ones who've not seen, enjoy it. It's going to be fantastic. Dad is going to be enjoying it because he's not seen it. We've taken very hard pains to cover and conceal that, just to make him feel what we love him for. So before that, can I get Sushant back on stage? You want to say something? Yeah. Yeah. One last thing, guys. Just have a look at it, and then we
Alright,
want to
ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for that beautiful photo of us. And where's my sister? We have such a sister's God. And why is she there in her new clothes?
That's not in the script.
I was going on and I was having all this. Ladies and gentlemen, Sahana will now be performing a prostitution dance for free. Make some noise! Yeah, man!
We request everybody on this floor to give us some space.
Oh, you will dance?
Alright.
This is for you.
Go, go.
Okay.
How close you want it?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Shashank, do I stop and make another video or just continue this? Continue this. Do I stop? Shashank.
We will play cricket over there. Keep in.
We'll come to the last part.
No, we want Bala to perform.
I just want to.
I stop and make another one, right?
We want Bala to perform.
Uncle, do I stop and make another video or just continue?
Please.
Continue?
All that's out. We're having a light up cake cut.